What's up, everybody? We got a unique one to show you today. Something a little older, but something that you may have seen in a while on YouTube. It's a 2007 Chevy Colorado Xtream extended cab with 3.7 liter motor. Stay with us today as we get in this truck, check it out, crank it up, and take it for a quick spin. Let's have a good time. All right, everybody, here's our Chevy Colorado Xtream. Red in color, good looking color, right? Man, that's nice and bright. Let's walk around this truck today. Again, it is for sale, so if we see any major dents, dings, scratches, imperfections, we'll point them out to you. We'll also highlight a few things with it, show you what it's got. So anyways, there's your Colorado Xtream. Looks like it's got some aftermarket headlights on the front. It's got those angel eyes and some LEDs and all that kind of stuff. Also has fog lights down in the bottom of the bumper. Then it's got this this rail here on the front with some LED lights on there. Now, I'm not necessarily a big fan of that being on the front of this truck. I mean, being a Colorado Xtream, I think it would look a little bit better, more suited. That's more suited probably for a big truck. But anyways, to each his own. You know, everybody does things a little differently. And let me know in the comment section why you would even want to put one of those on the front of your truck. I mean, unless you plan on going plowing through the woods or something like that. But anyways, the Colorado Xtream, basically, what makes this truck different from a regular Colorado? It's really the sport appearance package on it, okay? It's got a 3.7 liter motor. Most of these came with a 2.9 liter engine. You can get a Colorado truck in a crew cab, 4-door. You can get it 4-wheel drive. You can get it with an LT package. You can get it with an LS package. And you can get an extended cab just like this one right here. So what makes this one a little more unique is it's extended cab. It's rear-wheel drive, no 4-wheel drive. And it's got the bigger engine, okay? So that's what you got going on here today. Anyways, let's take a look at the wheels. Black rims, definitely could use some new paint on them or some cleaning. I don't know what to say about them, but yeah, they need to be powder coated. And something needs to go on there with them rims. Definitely will look a lot better, okay? Or just replace them altogether. It does have Michelin tires on it, but I'm assuming these are the original Chevy Xtream wheel. I mean, it's got the Chevy logo there, so it's probably the same rim that came on the truck when it was purchased brand new way back in the day. Michelin tires, definitely could use more tread on them. Okay, so tires aren't in the best of shape, but hey, they'll get you down the road after leaving today. You got the fender flares. The Xtream logo on the passenger side of the truck has started to, basically, the X came off. I think it's still on the other side of the truck, but we're going to point stuff out like this. Again, it is a used truck, and well, people are always interested in see how well these have held up over the past 10+ years. Back tires definitely in a lot better shape. You got BF Goodrich tires in the back and Michelin's on the front. So if I were to buy this truck, or if you were to buy it, you might want to get it and put 4 matching tires on it all the way around. Would look nice. And if I was going to do that, I'd go ahead and probably get the wheels repainted or something at the same time when that's all going on. Does have the tonneau cover on the back. I don't know if this actually came on the truck originally when it was new. I don't think it did. So somebody probably added that on. You do have a tow package back here. Believe it or not, the Colorado tows up to 4,000 pounds, which is plenty of towing power, right? I mean, or yeah, it's pretty good there. 4,000, get your jet skis, your boats, your ATVs, your dirt bikes, stuff like that. It'll get it out on the road. A few other little things about it. It's a 6-foot bed in the back of this truck. So if you take the tonneau cover off, you got a ton of room to store stuff. I mean, you can leave it on, but hey, got more room in here if you take that off, right? I mean, technically, you got bigger stuff, but this will definitely keep things protected if it's raining and all that. Paint's not too bad. Still got a lot of shine going on with it. You know, it definitely would look probably good with a set of 20s on here, slammed down a little bit lower, maybe with some airbag suspension. I don't know. You know, to each his own. But it does sit pretty low to the ground, just stock like that. I mean, check it out. Nice stance to it, right? That's a pretty little truck. Let's take a look at the interior of it and see what we got going on. So we got red Right in here, I've got a feeling this was probably repainted at some point. Whoever owned it popped the panels off and sprayed them in red. Component sets on speakers. You got your tweeters and your mids. There's your seats. Nothing real special about the seats, okay? They're not racing seats. They don't have Xtream, you know, stitched into them or anything like that. So just a traditional Chevy Colorado seat. The same with the steering wheel. Nothing really crazy about that. I do like the red on the inside. I think it matches up well with the outside. You do have some white gauges in there, as you can see. Mileage on this truck for a 2007, it's got 170,000 miles on it. Also has a aftermarket CD player, which is a in-dash by Divex. And you got 2 power outlets down there, a little bit of storage, cup holders, and all that, and an armrest. Let's take a look real quickly here in the back. See what we got going on. That little extended cab door opens right up. Another speaker right there. And there's your seats in the back. Not a lot of room, okay? I mean, technically, folks, I mean, if you want to sit somebody back here, go for it. But again, whoever's sitting back there, it's going to be tight. Not very comfortable, but you can get somebody back here if need be. But not the safest area for people to be sitting at. Just saying. It's tight, folks. I mean, this is probably more good for storage. You know, you can actually take those and pop them up, you know, and keep this stuff for storage and groceries. But it's got seats in the back just in case you need them. The next part of this video today, we're going to go ahead and crank her up and take a look under the hood. Right, everybody, let's take a look at the 3.7 liter engine under here. This one comes equipped with a K&N air filtration system, or air filter as you would want to say. Looks pretty good. Pretty quiet motor under here. The AC works, all that's pretty good. That filter still looks pretty clean. And one thing that's always been great about K&N air filters, you can take them out, buy that little kit by K&N and clean them up and spray them down, and you can use this air filter for many years to come. If you'd like to purchase one, maybe check out our description for an Amazon link to purchase air cleaner or air intake system for your truck. Got the Vortec Mobile One 5W30 running under there. Everything looks pretty good. Your hoses look good. Fans are blowing nice and good there. Okay, so all that's working. Your battery is right here. It's got a little Xtream logo on it. Those wires that look like are in good shape. And I'm sure that battery's in great shape under there. This engine, the 3.7 liter, produces 242 horsepower and 242 foot-pounds of torque. So it's, boom, it's the same exact specs on horsepower and torque. Believe it or not, that's a pretty decent amount of power out of a extended cab, smaller truck. So, with that being said, let's take it down the street and see how she rides. Alright guys, we're sitting behind the steering wheel of a Chevy Colorado Xtream. You know, back in the day, Chevrolet offered the Xtream version on the Chevy S10. Those were super popular back in the day. I remember some friends at school had them, you know, back in high school days, back in the late 90s and all that, early 2000s. But the Chevy Colorado was a great truck, and the Chevy S10 was a fabulous truck that a lot of people enjoyed having. You know, that was one thing, folks, back in the 90s and 2000s was, you know, you could actually purchase a truck under 20 grand, you know. The days of that have kind of gone away. I mean, seriously, folks, you can't go to a Chevy or Ford dealership right now and go and buy a 2019 regular cab work truck for less than $25,000 or even $30,000. I mean, I've done reviews on regular cab Ford F-150s. We're talking work trucks for $28,000 to $30,000+. So, I mean, this truck back in the day, I think was probably around 23, 24, considering it was an Xtream, it was a little more sportier, it was something really cool. But you could buy a Colorado truck or even a GMC Canyon, you know, from $17,000 to $22,000. So, I mean, just your basic work truck, you know, that kind of thing, or even just a regular truck, you could get one under 20 G's. And then think about it, when the incentives and rebates hit ground on trucks, get it for even less. So the days of that have kind of gone away, and trucks are extremely expensive nowadays. And if you want a pickup truck, you better go out and find an older one for a half-decent deal. So here's one right here. Anyways, guys, we'll put the price on the description or even on the bottom of the video right now. But let's go ahead and take it down the road here and see how it drives and see how the 242 horsepower feels. And let's see if it's enough oomph to make me feel like I'm driving something super sporty. All right, we got our AC on as well, so you want to keep it nice and cool in here, but let's go ahead and let's roll our window down and cut that AC off for a minute, and let's give it a little push, just a little push. 3, 2, 1. Feels good. I mean, I'm not like hossing it, hitting it really hard, but that was a pretty decent amount of acceleration out of this truck. Not a super loud engine, and the intake, you could definitely hear that sucking under there, sucking all that air up, so not bad. Here's a Chevy Xtream for you. If you've been looking for one, you just found it right here on YouTube or on Facebook, wherever you're watching the video at. Let me know what you think, guys. Did you own a Chevy Xtream back in the day? And if so, let us know what you thought about your truck and if you still love it or if you still have it. We'll see you soon. Have a great day. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.